Hello, and welcome to how to overhaul Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, in my previous video, I showed you how to install the Remaster project, which completely upgrades the game visually. If you want to see that, I'll leave a link to that video in the description. Now, in the background, I am going to have some gameplay of the Remaster project, just to show what it looks like in case you don't have it. And if you like how it looks, then definitely go back to my previous video. I show how to install it. It's really easy. All this mod stuff is pretty easy, so I would recommend going back and getting the Remaster project before you go ahead with this video. But now I decided to make a video on how to overhaul the game, not just upgrade it. I originally made this channel with the intent to only make one video, but I actually really like doing it, so I decided why not make another one about something that I like. And also just to talk about the Classic Collection again, the shitstorm has gotten worse. So if you remember, like a few weeks ago or a month ago, they released a trailer for the Classic Collection, and in the trailer they showed off Asajj Ventress. But what people noticed is that she looked exactly like the mod someone made for Battlefront 2. They responded, said that they didn't use any uncredited assets, but recently it turns out they lied. So it keeps getting worse somehow.
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it!
But I will say they did release a patch, so I guess they're trying, and I really do want the game to succeed. But for now, I'm going to stick to Classic Battlefront 2. Also, if you want more content like this, like and subscribe. I know every YouTuber says that, and it's probably annoying, but it really does help, and shows that I'm actually making something that's helpful and something that people want. So yeah, thanks. And another note I want to say is that the Remaster project is completely compatible with all these mods. So I would highly recommend going back to my first video, getting the Remaster project, then picking one of these mods. There's pretty much no reason to not have the Remaster project. I mean, it's just good to have because it's only changing textures. It's not going to conflict with anything. But if you don't care about graphics, then just stick around for this. I wanted to show off a few overhaul mods, some of my favorites. So the three I wanted to show is the Battlefront Conversion Pack, Battlefront Extreme, and Clone Wars Extended. Now, each of these kind of have their own level of how much they overhaul the game. The first one, the Conversion Pack, what it does is it adds all the Battlefront 1 maps, and it's kind of another reason to not get the Classic Collection because you can get the Battlefront 1 maps for free. And it puts in Kit Fisto and Asajj Ventress, so another reason to not buy Classic Collection. Anyways, it also puts in the Knights of the Old Republic era, so if you care about that, then it's a great mod. And the next mod I wanted to talk about is Battlefront Extreme. Now, this one doesn't add any maps, but what it does is completely changes each faction and their classes. So, for example, each side will have like 10 classes now, custom weapons. The units vary based on the map, so you're kind of getting more than just 5 extra classes. You're getting unique ones based on the map as well. And overall, it just adds kind of a lot of flavor to the game. Kind of a nice addition. It just makes it feel a bit different. Now, the last one, Clone Wars Extended, is pretty much just an overhaul mod. It completely expands, obviously, the Clone Wars era. So what it does is completely change the CIS and Public and all the classes and weapons they have. It adds about 15 maps, I'd say, and it comes with a couple custom campaigns, and I think one of them is about the Battle of Christophsis. I don't know if you remember, but that was in the 2008 Clone Wars series, so pretty cool. So before I show you how to install all this, I will say that Clone Wars Extended mod is not compatible with the previous two mods, so the Conversion Pack and Battlefront Extreme. So you kind of have to choose. If you kind of care about kind of a light overhaul experience, then get Conversion Pack and Battlefront Extreme. You can get one or the other, but I definitely recommend pairing them. Or you could go for just the Clone Wars Extended that adds a really cool Clone Wars experience. Now, as a bonus to the Clone Wars Extended, if you care about Galactic Conquest, there is a mod for Clone Wars Extended that completely overhauls Galactic Conquest. So in the vanilla game, there's probably about 12 planets to fight on, but with this Galactic Conquest mod, it cranks it up to about 30. And not only are there more planets, but all the unique classes that come with the Clone Wars Extended mod are unlockable and buyable. So if you really want a true overhaul experience, then go with Clone Wars Extended and the Galactic Conquest mod that comes with it. Okay, so now onto installing the mods. So I have all of them pulled up here. We have the Conversion Pack, the Conversion Pack 2.2 patch, the 1.3 patch, Battlefront Extreme, Clone Wars Extended, and then the mod that overhauls Galactic Conquest for Clone Wars Extended. So before you install any mods, you're going to want to make sure you have a clean install of Battlefront 2. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Battlefront 2 in Steam, right-click, Manage, Browse Local Files, Common, go back to Common, right-click on the Battlefront 2 Classic folder, and then delete it. And then you click on the game in Steam, Manage, Uninstall it, and then you reinstall. So you do that before any mods, including the Remaster project. So once you've done that, now you're ready. So if you want, you can go back to my other video. You can see how to install the Remaster project. And when you download that mod, you download the main files, then the 1.3 patch. But if you already have the Battlefront Remaster project, and then you put the conversion pack on top of it, after you've installed the conversion pack, you will have to download the 1.3 patch again. So you download these, and then this again. And then when you have the 1.3 patch again, then you can get Battlefront Extreme. So I'm going to show you how to download these all real quick. Okay, so here's the files, here's the installers. So if you're going for the kind of light overhaul with the conversion pack and Battlefront Extreme, you're just going to use these installers right here. So first, open up the main conversion pack installer. Okay, so now you need to find the path to your game data folder. And the way you find that is go ahead and minimize this, go back to Steam, right click on Battlefront 2, manage, browse local files, and then now you can click up here and it'll show you the path of where your game data folder is. Now yours will probably be in a C drive, mine is in a D drive because that's where I have it installed. But once you know the path, then you go back, pull up the installer, hit browse, open up the drive you have it installed on, Steam library, Steam apps, common, and then click on the Battlefront 2 classic folder. Okay, next, and it's gonna install. And you can close that. Now you're gonna open the 2.2 conversion pack patch. Okay, next, accept, next, next, and then you're just gonna do the same thing. Go to your game data path, and then you hit next, and that installs. Okay, now you do the 1.3 patch. And if you already had the remaster project, you're gonna be doing this a second time. But if you don't have the remaster, then this is gonna be the only time you're doing this. So double click, and it's just the same thing. Text document will pop up. You can read it. Just gonna close it. So now just find your game folder again. There we go. And then you hit install. Okay, so that is how you get the conversion pack and Battlefront Extreme if you're kind of just looking for a light overhaul mod. But if you want a true overhaul mod, then get Clone Wars Extended. I'm gonna show you how to do that. And it's really easy. All you do is open the zip and you drag and drop this file right here. So go to Steam, right click Battlefront 2, manage, browse local files, open your game data folder, go on add-on. And if you don't have an add-on folder, you can just make a new folder and then call it add-on. So open it, open the zip of Clone Wars Extended, and then drag and drop that file. And that's it. Now you have Clone Wars Extended. And if you want the Galactic Conquest overhaul for Clone Wars Extended, open up this zip file and you can drag and drop these two files into your game data folder. And that's it. Easy as that. And that's the video. Now, I was thinking about showing some gameplay of all this, but I kind of thought it was just better if you just go in, experience it all for yourself. I hope this video was helpful and hope these mods bring a lot of replay value to Battlefront 2 for you. That's the video. Bye.